Are you there, Doris? Tonight, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly takes steps to ensure smooth transition of executive power. Nigeria Association of Women Journalists NAWJ South Conference ends in Uyo. Plus, residents applaud improved security situation in the state. Details in just a moment. Good evening and thanks for joining us on the news. I am Umo Basi Edit. Remember, this broadcast is reaching you live on StarTimes channel 103 and our social media platforms, YouTube and Facebook. Now to the news. To ensure smooth and peaceful transfer of executive power from one democratically elected government to another, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has held a public hearing to effect the process. Assembly correspondent Nsika Okun reports that the public hearing, which held at the Assembly complex, had stakeholders across different sectors in the state.
That a bill for a law to provide for a peaceful and orderly transfer of executive power from one democratically elected governor to another, and for other matters connected therewith. The bill had been read the second time before the public hearing, which is to enable stakeholders make contributions. Chairman of the committee and member representing Ukanafon State Constituency, Ememe Tokobasi Udom, says the bill will ensure peaceful transfer of power where the outgoing administration hands over authority and resources to the newly elected governments.
We deem it expedient, in line with the legislative procedure, to create this convention of intellectual forces to consider the tenets of this bill, so that when it is eventually passed into law, it will effectively save Akwa Ibom.
Speaker Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly Elder Udemoton, who declared the event open, says public hearing creates opportunity for various political stakeholders to make meaningful contributions as a working document to boost and complete any bill before passage into law.
Our public hearing is uniquely important because it is about law and order. Three elements in socio-political engineering, which in the view of philosophers down through the ages, are fundamental to everything, especially attainment of good governance.
Some of the stakeholders speak in support of the bill.
So no governor will come in, because you know human beings have a lot of individual differences. You come in, you don't like my face, you don't like how I'm doing things, and you leave whatever was on the blueprint. If you follow such blueprints, it gives the society a better development. So to me, I support this bill in totality.
We add to guarantee continuity of life-touching projects executed by the ongoing administration. As a D, it will also help us, because what we are looking up to now, the focus, is that no particular project is abandoned.
We hope that our input will be taken into consideration and the governor will sign the bill when passed into effect.
At the end, majority were of the opinion that the proposed law should not only be binding on governors and deputies, but should be extended to chairmen of local government council and their vice chairmen, as they also occupy important and strategic offices entrusted by the people. Nsika Okon, NTN News.
And moving on now, Nigeria Association of Women Journalists NAWJ has held its South Conference in Akwa Ibom State with the theme Reporting Gender-Based Violence, GBV, the Women Journalists' Perspective. Joy Ubani reports that the conference held at the NUJ Press Center, Uyo, is a wake-up call for women journalists to break the silence of GBV using the media.
The South-South Zonal Conference of Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, NAWJ, brings stakeholders and female journalists together to discuss issues affecting the association and chart a way forward for better results.
When we report issues of gender-based violence, we know how to go about it. We began telling the story. Please, I am begging us, let us go back to what we should do.
Reporting GBV comes with many challenges, from cultural barriers and legal gaps that threats and intimidates. That is why we must equip ourselves with the tools, training, and courage to report these stories responsibly.
Chairman of the occasion, Geraldine Etuk, and Chairman of Nigerian Union of Journalists, Akwa Ibom State Council, Comrade Amos Etuk, commend the efforts of female journalists in the zone.
Violence is not just women's issue, it is a societal crisis. It tears apart families, destroys dreams, and violates the very essence of human dignity.
Continue to give you what you deserve, and that is being at the top.
Guest speakers took turn to discuss the theme of the conference with the sub-theme Early Detection, Key to Cancer Treatment in Women.
If somebody had a cancer, the first thought that should come to your mind is what? It's likely breast cancer. And it's the second leading global cause of death.
The event also featured presentation of awards to some outstanding persons in Akwa Ibom State.
Is good. Motivation is a way of telling the recipient that, look, you need to do more.
The zonal conference coincides with the 100 days in office celebration of the Akwa Ibom State chapter of NAWOJ, led by Comrade Nsikak Okon. Joy Ubani, NTA News.
And still ahead, residents in Uyo commend the security agencies for their efforts in maintaining peace and security. This and more when we return.
The solution to your building and construction works is Regan Stones, dealer in chippings, hardcore, iron rods, cement, sharp sand, and blocks of all kinds. At Regan Stones, integrity is our watchword. We are equipped to deliver to you regardless of the quantity you desire. We scale every product with our weighing bridge, so you can be rest assured of the exact quantity of products you buy from us. Our dedicated and committed staff, coupled with efficient automated vibrating machine, guarantee our unfailing delivery always. We have top-notch customer care services to attend to you in minutes. Locate us at Regan Stones, Goswell Akpabio Crescent, Shelter Afraid, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Our office line 0916-641-1972. Regan Stones, reliable and trusted. Regan Stones, quality beyond imagination.
In line with the renewed hope agenda of His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the National Directorate of Employment, NDE, has concluded plans to engage 21,782 unskilled and unemployed persons across Nigeria. Under this initiative, the Directorate will provide vocational, agricultural, digital, and entrepreneurial skills training with activities in the public works sector using over 30 different skills set. This initiative is supporting renewed hope agenda will also provide startup capital, equipment, and working tools as soft loans at the end of the training. Enrollment into the employment program is strictly online. Interested persons should log on to the NDE website at www.nde.gov.ng or directly to www.nderegistrationportal.ng and register with a valid national identity number NIN and a recent passport photograph. Online registration commences on Monday 28th July and ends on Monday, August 11th, 2025. NDE, Jobs for All. Signed, Silas Ali Agara, Director General.
Rose Bay Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by our expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24-hour power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badger Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Welcome back to the rest of the news. Residents in Uyo have commended the security agencies for their efforts in maintaining relative peace and security in the state. A cross-section of the residents made the commendation while speaking with correspondent Rebecca Ubon. The report.
Residents says the improved security in the state have helped to boost socio-economic activities. They observe that this has also helped make life easier for them.
In the daytime like this, we are free. We can move anyhow, but during the nighttime, it's always risky. You can't bring out your phone. Even if call enters, you cannot pick your calls, except you which way you're going to.
Security forces, they are trying their best. I believe that God is supporting them.
Well, where I'm living, I don't think we have a vital issue about security aspect, which is in Akwa Ibom. It is very, very good.
Others, however, say more work still needs to be done to rid the state of all forms of criminalities.
Men, both local states, should do something to boost up security in Akwa Ibom State.
Government to do, if they can give us security personnel, as in, let me say, every street, at least one police van.
Commissioner of Police Baba Mohammed Azari on his part appealed to the public to continue to collaborate and give useful information that will help in tracking down criminals and get them apprehended in the court of law.
I want to employ members of the public to continue to collaborate and give the police more information, useful information that will be able to track down this type of criminals, get them apprehended and prosecute them in court of law.
Why? The chief security says security remains everybody's business. In Uyo, Rebecca Ubom, NTA News.
And moving on to environmental matters, with the recent heavy rainfall in most parts of the country, residents of some communities in Akwa Ibom State are also counting their losses. Correspondents will report that property worth millions of naira have been lost, businesses crippled, thousands displaced. Takes a look at finding lasting solutions to flash flooding with the aid of weather predictions as well as government policies. Akwa Ibom State, just like many other states within the coastal region, has had its own fair share of flooding, with residents being displaced and thrown into untold hardship. The story for some people is that of loss of property worth millions of naira to this natural disaster.
Goodluck Jonathan Boulevard was constructed. That is the genesis of all this problem. This house was here before this road was constructed. So when they constructed the road, they did a culvert, water drainage, directly into this house compound. We complained to the government, we've written letters, we've done what we know how to do. We won't try fighting the water on our own, but we cannot. It's draining, we are tired. Please, government should come and help us.
I was actually at the backyard, when I heard the sound of the fence falling. Before I could knew it, water took over the whole surrounding, entered the house. Even the food my mom cooked yesterday, we didn't eat yesterday. The food she cooked, everything, water destroyed everything.
The flood has affected most of my properties and even my equipment that I use for my business. As at this point, I am hopeless.
These disasters, experts and stakeholders believe, could sometimes be averted if communities heed to weather predictions or desist from some human activities that could lead to flooding. Experts speak on some of the causes and impact of flooding in Akwa Ibom State.
The indiscriminate waste dumped into drains. In Uyo, many drains are covered with wastes of anthropogenic origin from human activities, like building in watershed. One-story building is engulfed,
about 5 or 10 buildings inside flood site in Udwaikpa.
For any construction to be done, major construction of factories, buildings, roads, they should do proper EIA. Not just blocking the streams, not just blocking the water channel. It might not serve as a stream there, but most time construction companies will come and narrow the water channel. By the time it flows, or there is a release of water or heavy downpour, but instead of the thing flowing, if it used to use 4 minutes to evacuate this rainfall, you see at times it will now use more than 1 hour.
While some causes of flash flooding may not be completely avoided, there is need for awareness in flood-prone communities to avoid fatalities or loss of property. Experts say proper urban planning too can help mitigate the impact of flooding within the state, while sustainable efforts are made to address the root causes of flooding in the country.
This issue of flooding is a major issue, and what we need to do more is to enlighten people the more. The thing the government need to do is to continue what they have been doing. Do environmental sanitation, try to encourage people to come and clear the gutters, which now save us the waterways we have, especially in the urban centers where we have the government.
Was not allowed to, because many people that live downstream will suffer the consequences. The thing must start from the upstream, which is Cameroon. Then any of their release of water should be regulated so that it will not cause overland flow in the downstream settlement, displacing people. Government must address that issue.
With the severe impact of flash flooding on lives and livelihood in Akwa Ibom State and the country, it is necessary for government at all levels to collaborate and put in place deliberate policies that would check and reduce the impact of flooding in communities. We'll take another break for more commercials. Don't go away.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Goodly Pearls Recovery Mandate presents Women's Magazine program entitled Her Voice and Strengths. Join us as we share stories of resilience, courage, and triumph about women. It will explore women who are changing the world, women who have made and left legacies, iconic women with strengths and voices that translated to huge successes in our time. Join Dora Okwabasi on NTA Channel 12 Uyo as she presents the program Her Voice and Strengths every Saturday 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube. Keep a date.
Good to know you're still there. For stories from the sporting world, let us now join Gift George and Sport Update.
Football followers in the country have commended the President of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for the honor, awards and recognitions bestowed on the Super Falcons for winning the Women's Africa Cup of Nations for a record 10th time in Morocco. Those who spoke to NTA News say it was a kind gesture by the number one citizen of the country to host the team at the presidential villa, and also the announcement of several awards to the team and its technical crew, which will go a long way in inspiring other sportsmen and women to make the country proud.
President Bola Tinubu has done so well in rewarding members of the Super Falcons, the technical crew, with so much cash. Those who won in other sports as well are rewarded accordingly.
This might be the highest, subject to confirmation, highest ever gift given
to a sporting team in the history of Nigerian football. And of course, President giving gift or celebrating the national team at that magnitude. And of course, you can say it's what it is.
Still talking football, Nigeria's Super Eagles Team B played a goalless draw against Zanzibar in a friendly match at the Aman Stadium ahead of the 2024 African Nations Championship CHAN, scheduled for August 2 to 30th, 2025. The fixtures offer the technical crew the opportunity to assess the players' tactics and organization in the match situation ahead of the kickoff of the tournament. The CHAN competition is being hosted this year by Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania, and is open to players actively playing in the domestic leagues. In other news, Paralympic bronze medalist Eniola Bolaji, who beats the world number 1 to win the British and Irish Badminton International, is back in the country with her success stories. The world number 2 got a hard-fought 2-1 victory over the Paralympic champion in the women's LCL3 final. Eniola has shown significant improvements over the years, and beating the world number 1 is a testament to her development, having lost to the same player at the semi-finals of the last Paralympic Games.
Winning the tournament is like adding to my record because this is my 13th international tournament and 13 wins for me. And in the 13, I have like level 1, 5 tournaments inside the level 1 that I never lose.
With Sports Update, Gift George, NTA News.
And that's it. But before we go, recap of the major stories. The Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has taken steps to ensure smooth transition of executive power. Nigeria Association of Women Journalists NAWOJ South-South Conference has ended in Uyo. You also heard in the news that residents have applauded the improved security situation in the state. And that's the news. Over to Wisdom Jacob for the news in Ibibio. Good evening.
Ufong bestelemi eton nut medisiken boke bongkara enom bono fen kuson afon. Nkai ban me kombok kik bela south et ben bono modi smutek. Bono we kobi ne mesre banga na stelemi abaki fure mekeme. Quand ils sont là on boye comme même pour ça il n'est pas vrai mais min kere wisdom check up. Bono wosi rongo mikuyo e kubina mesit men kan utmuk bama ku ka moisen ka dikenbo ke mem move nutmuk bama aba fon ke stedemi kombo ngena ke tang ko yem bono wo anam ya idion ke mo ke woro sere kom ka ba na me tma tmido imeka iso na ke siro ba ke ste ya kombo mi to kombo
mekeman awan di dependam bu bara ayo de penkot teremi kusunga fono enyo ibu emi anam uwe me fon ayo anem bono wori ron usum bono we so ka iso itanga ibu kam so adina mba atudo ebrem me mau ke yembon sina ma bro brido ke teremi esio commissioner me borisi ke state baba Mohammed Azare enka ka mo ma sene ben abo yang bono wo e ka iso didia yemme borisi enam yak moi ni shoy ba musong medu na pe kare mum bura na ma bro brido mi ke state yen e yo mene moy kai su o ke na mo na ambere temme nyama di andobo ke ndutum upbeme adom buba ana te frewe nam ido meborisi gbe wisdom Jacob kombo
ke medem ke me ko songo dem side usani fa abu ye ke mi ke musoiti ke nyen bono wo ku sok me tie mi ka kwai bum stere bad mem bosi ta mo akira na among di ngani maga wo fiore yo idem enam ya idio ke mi nyem bono wo 1 million naira atak mbubere ka iso tosun bono wo ado se mong di ngani me bre mosio ku fo di na kombo ni ayo musong adi dio musong medu na bekan e yo mem frami ye me bono boso u karanam adi ken boke yom frami e kumbo mi to kombo
Stelemi ntendu sok sten fin asoko kaiso ani mbom ketang banga mongu ko Anye di oma idagere me mi nekeke ari de mi nsom sop dam bogo so tang aboke ndu so wo ke stire mi esuge bat mem pose itagammo akene mong akposong mong ndiongedem akpanapan guseni fangedem esokode nsom mi Mbonowo esege mkpo bangandu tamtume kuromo disaster experts. Eboke kpafon edie ke mbonowo sibong idongo ke mitie amonge de memi nekeke fono ekpe kpangutong ekobitem ema etangi banga danga ikpege famedi ba eboke mbiuntom mi ekpe na mo ese mkpo bangide mo ema ne ba ke tawkbeme kpanapan ki ni ukwo memi menta minko esoke tange banga mentak amonge de memi anekeke akpontum ke sten kangomi sesuke tatanga miung eboke na mbonogo kami fiok enamkpo edie ke mong dionge de memi arikpon nobogo ke midi ibiaru weme wo koro yeminie ama tapentum mi menta mi suke boke akpa afon yakukara esopo esimkpo banga me irong andionge de memi anekeke fona ba turu mbonogo esuke kaiso eduwem Miku yo utebe achibong akombok inti.
Gangen ba de trip bok mubre yo me rutun kare kadu obasen ba ri temaki ko frefen membo me tonyan. Tutwini ro ser.